Sending out a quick tweet, not teeth.
The quick tweet? The speedy tweet. I think green black's actually really good.
Yeah, it might be. Like, I don't really know.
I think it's very weird. Because I actually think that with the right cards, you're good against Zombones. And I think, like, the green-black Delirium, like, you're a little bit favored against, like, the Catacomb Sifter version because you have Tracker. And I think you're good against Mono Red, too.
Yeah, I could actually believe that.
I think the problem is once you, like, have enough cards to beat zombies, like the extra sky ships, the extra, like, you can use expertise, you actually start losing to, like, ramp and control and stuff. So that's where the deck's bad.
All right, we still have too many cards.
Oh, did it just not save what we did at all?
No, it did. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, shit. You're right. Let's see. We cut these, right?
Yeah.
And we wanted 4 hours.
Yeah, like, I think that Lightning Bolt just isn't
it's not
good right now in Modern.
How about Engineered Explosives?
Probably. I mean, I see people play that card. I don't know why.
It's pretty good for Shadow, I think. Like, extremely good for Shadow.
Yeah, the Shadow decks are so controlling now, but... Alright.
You want 4 Farseeks. What else did we want?
I don't know. We had...
I'm trying to remember, like, Moto Crash.
We switched this. We took the Sheltered Thickets out. I legitimately think those are bad.
Okay.
I think that you probably want a third Stomping Grounds, and then I think I don't like 3 Basic Forests, because in this deck, you don't want to draw Basic Forest.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I think you need at least 2 forests.
Yeah, no, you play 2, but not 3. Like, the list, whenever I played this deck, you played 2, so you could get 2 greens to play Primeval Titan. But drawing Forest is really bad because you're trying to get to 6 mountains every game.
4 Cinderglade, then? Or is that too many Cinderglades?
Yeah, maybe just play a mountain over 1.
1, 2... I'm kind of concerned about number of turn 1 green sources.
Yeah, so, that's how this deck works. Like, you have to mulligan mountain hand, or Valakut mountain hand sometimes.
3, 7... 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... I guess that's 16 turn 1 green sources, so it shouldn't be an issue, right?
Yeah, and actually having more basic mountains to fetch is nice. Because you have the Colony Heart Expedition.
Oh, that's the missing card. We have to play for Expedition, right?
I think so, yeah. Because then, like, if you're playing 4 hours, those combo. And that's why you want so many mountains, because you just don't want any forests in play.
So, can we just ignore our opponents in game 1?
I think that's the plan. Well, you have Our Promise, which actually...
It's like a removal spell, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Like, it just... Let's cut those. Let's cut, Drag Tusk? Like, what the hell? I'm gonna look at the Star City Games sideboard.
Yeah,
just so we know what we're supposed to have. SCG, Modern Open, Syracuse. There were 2 guys that placed with it. Let's see what they both have.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, 3 guys. 3 Scapeshift
There's so many Scapeshift decks. That's kind of weird, actually, right?
I think it's like a thing. Oh, actually, only 2 of them have Our Promise.
Alright.
The guy that came in 12th place played, like, Angers and Bolts and Chandras.
Oh, and... Wait, why does he have a Sweltering Suns over an Anger? That's kind of weird.
So he can cycle it?
I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's a good use of mana.
Okay, this guy's sideboard, he's got a Tracker, he's got a Rex Sage, he's got a Chameleon Colossus, 3 Obstinate Baloths, 2 Cages.
Oh, this list actually looks pretty good. We're looking at Collins Mullen, right?
I'm looking at Collins Mullen, yeah.
Yeah, this list actually looks pretty good. So
they all have Obstinate Baloth, at least 2. So I think that we should...
Alright.
Is that for Jun /
Burn?
Grixis / Burn, right?
Yeah.
It's for a lot of decks.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Can we play Ravenous Baloth?
No. It's probably pretty annoying for Grixis. They can't like Culligan's command to make you discard, or if they do, I don't know.
It's a
I don't know if
3.
people even play like. I don't know. Grixis Death Shadow might side out Culligan's command. I'm not sure.
It's not good versus deck, but I mean, like they still have
They
like
have so many
Liliana's
bad
Veil.
cards. So he's got bolts in the sideboard. He's got 2 angers, which seems right. Bolts, which seem right.
Yeah.
He's got what? He's got Shatterstorm. I like Ancient Grudge, but I feel like maybe Shatterstorm is better. Like, is Ancient Grudge good against anything? I guess it's good against Lantern.
It's good versus Affinity too, because
I know you. It's all, but Shatterstorm is insane against Affinity too. Like,
yeah, I guess.
you just
But I think
cast
a lot
on-
of the games you play against them revolve around sort of not dying to their nexuses.
True.
I guess it's actually pretty hard for them to get like a big enough nexus that gets around Shatterstorm, right? Like
They also all played at least one engineered explosives. Actually, no, this Chase Bane guy didn't. But
I think I weigh explosives at least as a one of, because it's just so good versus Grixis and like it's good versus like BS decks.
yeah, like random like Boggles or
Grudge is pretty good versus Lantern because I think that matchup seems horrendous on paper, right?
which card? I
Grudge.
just missed what you said.
But
Yeah, I mean,
mhm.
I don't know. Affinity is weird because like I feel as if it's very underrepresented right now, which seems weird.
I think a lot of the Grixis decks just figure out how to evolve to beat it. Really, is the actual problem.
Yeah, like Brad was actually making a very interesting point recently, and he thinks one of the reasons that Affinity is bad is that like over the years people have just learned how to play against it, and it's like literally gotten no new cards. It got like Gear per Ether Grid or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just straight up
I
like
see.
never got anything better, and people. I'm not sure about the whole people are better at playing against it thing, but I could kind of see that. You know, just like years of people playing against Affinity, like they kind of know what to do. I don't know.
Alright. I kind of like the one Chameleon Colossus, I think.
I have no idea what I think about it, but
I'm gonna play it and just see how it goes.
let's cut Beast Within.
Alright.
What is that's not for anything.
I mean, it's for decks that I guess are good. Oh, I was gonna say something really stupid and then I realized it didn't make any sense. Alright, how do I... Moto. Yo, what's up, Akash? Fellow vintage player in the house.
Yeah, I'm playing Vintage on Saturday, I think.
It's one of your rare days off, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have like none. Because you're gonna Denver and then you're going to Indy?
I don't know if there's anything after Denver.
No, there's Indy the week after.
Oh yeah, then there's DC.
Yeah.
That's the 3 weeks that I have back to back, which is kind of stupid because like I don't know, I'm probably gonna end up with too many like slots. I'm on the BBD like just go to everything plan basically. Like last year I went to almost every North American Grand Prix. I missed like 2, so
Alright.
help me get plat.
So, does this look okay? Should we just see if it works?
It looks fine. Like this is the exact same list as like the Moto guy, but he plays one less Summoner's Pact for a County Heart Expedition, and he plays 3 basic forests, which is just so bad. Like I hate being magic hyperbole, but it's just awful.
We have 4 Coney Hearts.
I think this is good.
Okay.
I think it's fine. I don't know. I mean, like we can think about our sideboard, but we're just
Whatever.
gonna play against random 5 decks, and it's not really gonna matter that much. I think we're gonna go 3-2. That's my bold prediction.
Dude, I almost actually never win in leagues.
Oh yeah, I do terribly on Magic.
I just like 3-2 every league, and then I get to the GP, and I just like, get them. Does it make any sense?
I mean, the same with me. Like everyone talks about like winning leagues and stuff. I don't win leagues. Winning leagues is impossible.
No, I don't win leagues. I just. Oh, look at. This is the hand, Rubin.
I mean, you just mulligan it. Whatever.
I know. guess we keep the mismatching stomping ground. How do you feel about
Yeah. Imagine drawing a forest in this hand. It's just so bad. Top.
that? Yeah.
Wow. This
What's
is
it
great.
like?
I just get to sit here and you get to play this deck. Like I don't even have to
Uh-oh.
help you. It's just the easiest deck of all time.
It's a
Infect?
birds.
Oh, it's a birds. Okay.
No.
Sorry, my face was covering.
Yeah.
The
your
stack
face.
is like where my face is, so I can't actually couldn't actually see.
I suspect Birds of Paradise is actually good for us. Like a deck with Birds of Paradise is probably a great matchup, right?
He might be playing turn 2 Blood Moon though. That's a deck.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna just move the stack. That'll
Yeah.
go there. This will go
Good.
there. Alright. Okay, so we have to hope we don't get Vitiate next turn.
Whatever.
I
Let him have it.
We can't do crap about it, right?
Nope.
There's no reason to play Stomping Ground, right?
No, just play the Sakura.
My friends nicknamed this guy Steve, because STE.
Okay.
People love like nicknaming, like abbreviating. You know what I mean? Like Grey Merchant was Gary.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't know about. Well, yeah, I mean I've heard that, but
Chord for Vizier, we get killed.
maybe we might not get killed. I guess if he's main phasing it, we're definitely gonna get killed. So.
Yeah, I mean like, good beats, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just do this now in F6.
Yeah, sure. We can just scoop once he has it.
I mean, what if his kill is? Oh, what if it's not deterministic?
No, you're dead.
Well,
Right.
only if they have Runnus, right? Like some of them don't play that card.
Don't they have Walking Ballista?
You can't.
Oh, he
chord
can't
for
chord for Walking
Walking
Ballista.
Ballista.
He's gonna get Dustwatch Recruiter, right? I don't know.
He corded for Ballista, put in his graveyard, so he has a witness.
Yeah.
All right, I'll concede to him
Yeah.
because this is
Why not?
boring. All right. Well, that wasn't great.
Yeah, we'll get him these next two.
Probably. Can we take out Coney Heart Expedition?
No, I don't think so.
Then what can we take out?
You just take out like Summoner's Pact. And maybe one Prismatic Omen.
What if we just take out all the omens? Then like his. Then those things are dead, right?
The Omens actually help you interact.
I know.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
Is Scapeshift too slow against him?
No, because omen. I mean, if we're gonna leave an
Because like
omen,
once you get your like lands online, like well, I guess
if we have omen, like that makes Scapeshift better, right? Like because it's just lethal on 6 lands.
sort of. I mean, I feel like if you have an Omen in 6 lands, you're just gonna kill all of his creatures and he's gonna lose. Like you're gonna just. I think that you should cut like.
Can we cut 2 hours? Or is that crazy? Because that's someone in chat's suggesting that.
I don't know.
Oh, also, do we want explosives versus our opponent?
No.
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah,
you're paying
it's
4
so
mana to kill a
medium.
2-drop, right? Like it's not good. All right, let's shave 2 hour. I think that might.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what you're supposed to do. I think you can cut a Farseek, and that's just like the worst 2-drop.
All right, I'm fine with this. Man, we got crushed. Wasn't even close.
It was pretty close.
All right, this hand is excellent. Search
Yeah.
into, I guess, Elder? Yeah, we search into Elder.
We have the Omen, so having the basic forest isn't as much as a tilt as it normally is.
Agreed.
This is why I like Omen, because it actually helps you interact much earlier than you normally would.
Yeah,
So that's why I don't want to cut it.
I agree. So next turn we can... What are we going to do next turn?
I don't know. We'll play our Omen.
No,
Wait.
next turn we can have 5 mana.
Oh, we do have.
The search is on
I forgot that
suspend.
we have the search. I don't see it, but yeah.
Okay.
While playing this deck is not really like playing a Magic deck. You just kind of play your rampers. Things happen.
He's gonna play around anger. All right, he did play around anger. I mean, that is playing around anger, right?
I guess.
Ooh, that is not where I expected it to be.
Okay, let's see what we draw. Farseek. I think you should just hour for 2 Valakuts.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, if you draw a land, well, then you
I don't even have to
second green
draw a
source.
land, really, right?
Yeah. You
I
can
can
play
just-
the prime time.
Yeah. So 2 Valakits, and like just pretend he doesn't have an OD spell.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, actually they
fine.
generally don't. So
Abzan. I mean, he might have a Fulminator Mage, but it'll take his whole turn.
yeah, that's fine. Actually, we don't even know if he's Abzan, right? Like, we don't actually know the third color yet.
Yeah, he could be just green-white.
Well, there was also the Bant version. And there was also Bant / Keswick Wolf Run with plus
Yeah.
Knights. There's just so many ways to build this deck.
Yeah, everyone thought this deck was so good when it came out, and now is like just not really a thing anymore. It looks like he's got some red spell, Magus of the Moon.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
gonna
so
have to draw-
Omen overwrites that for what it's worth.
Yeah, so we can actually play prime time,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be tricky. We're gonna have to draw multiple. We're gonna have to draw multiple red spells to kill this Magus.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just kill him with this 6/6. The odds are very low.
I agree. The odds are very low as well.
You should get a basic force, I think.
Yeah,
Just
I'm-
because in case he like
Right.
Rex Sages it, yeah.
This is mildly awkward, but
Yeah.
so I should get forest and probably a fetch, right?
Yeah. Fetch is the best, I think. That way we're just gonna kill him if we rip 2 red spells in a row.
Oh, were we supposed to side in Rex Sage?
No. Why? For what?
Just for that? I guess not.
That's a Rex Sage doesn't kill that. That's a Magus of the Moon.
Oh, derp. Yeah,
That's
I'm real
gas.
smart.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't get to where you are without being smart, Jarvis. All right.
Maybe he
I-
just
I
can't
hope he
beat this
kills
Titan.
I hope he kills us quickly. I guess we could draw another Primeval Titan. Honestly, that might be good enough. Uh-oh.
Yo, thanks for the follow, Vermont
Uh-oh.
Life.
All right.
Maybe you could have run that in paper. Alright, this... do I even attack?
I think if you attack, you're very likely to lose to beats.
So
But
I
at the
shouldn't
same time,
attack.
like, what happens if we draw another Primeval Titan next turn? I think you actually maybe you're supposed to just remove more lands out of your deck. I think you should
yeah.
because I think that this line lets us win if we draw another Titan, whereas like if we don't attack here, like another Titan might not be good enough.
I'm just gonna get all of the Valakits out
I'll-
of my deck.
Okay, I was gonna say get 2 fetches and then just cast both of your things, but
I'm still gonna cast both my things. Right?
yeah, doesn't really matter, obviously.
Alright. It's so annoying. I have to select which option every time.
Yeah, because you have the
The Omen.
Omen. Wow, I wish we had like a fireball to kill all his guys. Oh, he's got the Fortune Fortender. We need like a
We need.
Fatal of Doomfire.
We
or
actually
something.
need Kozilek's return.
Yeah.
Or Ulmog, the Infinite Gyre.
Or
or-
Duplicant.
Duplicant would be nice.
Yeah. Or Walking Ballista would be would be the easy way out.
Yeah.
There are a lot of cards we could draw in the history
Unfortunately,
of Magic to win us the game. Surprise, surprise.
hold on. So we're actually winning this race because he can attack for. Oh, This is gonna be really hard to kill his creatures.
Yeah, we actually need to draw another Titan now. Like, if we don't draw a Titan this turn, I think we're
The problem is I can't even attack.
Yeah, because he can stack the Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just have to ship?
Yeah. You could also scoop. Those are both good plays.
I'm not scooping.
Alright. I'm just telling you our options.
That is an option. I'm gonna just take my 3 damage at a time, Steve. Just 3 at a time.
Yeah. We only have 2. I guess we can draw lightning bolts into angers or whatever.
We have to run her like 3 times in a row, right?
Yeah. And he has to also not just win. Like, he's got infinite mana. So he's just got to draw anything. Alright, you can scoop. There's no way you're going to win.
No. We're not dead yet.
You actually, I think, might be 0% to win.
I'm not... No, there's no way I'm 0%.
Yeah, I guess you could draw only lands, and you could draw 3 red spells in a row.
If I were playing blue, I could Cryptic the Magus.
Doubtful. Our mana would be even worse, probably.
No, we can just cast
we
it
have
off
the
that.
Omen. Wow.
We can cast
right.
basically anything in our deck.
I did say when we were talking about this stream that we should play 1 Cryptic Command. Because
What
we have
the
the
heck?
Omen.
Why is this in his deck?
Oh, does he not have Collection Company?
I guess not. So it's just Cord and Vial, right?
No, he's got to have Collection Company.
Ooh, what does this do? Nothing, right?
It
Ooh,
removes all the lands from our deck.
how many lands do we want to remove from our deck? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think you're
10,
drawing
11,
dead, Jarvis.
12,
He can
13,
just attack you with everything
14,
next turn.
15. That's not lethal though, right?
Yeah, but like then you're gonna die on the next turn. You see what I'm saying? And you have no outs.
We have 15 lands. We can Scapeshift like 9 of them out, or how many do we actually need in our deck? Just 4, right?
You realize that you're drawing dead. I'm not kidding. Like I think that you cannot win, but
Well,
you
maybe
you
he'll do
Scapeshift
something stupid.
for however many lands you want.
Yeah.
Like I guess he might not attack you with everything. I don't know.
3, 4.
Like they can't attack with the Magus unless they want to lose their Selfless Spirit.
Oh, I don't want to Scapeshift away those forests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Scapeshift for 8 lands. Alright.
This kind of reminds me of a story where I was playing it in a PTQ at Dream Wizards, I think, and I was playing Scapeshift and Extended,
Yeah.
and I'm playing against fairies, and like my opponent has like a Bitter Blossom in play, and I think he's got like a Spellstutter Sprite in play, and like a few tokens, and it's like really beating me down, and my hand is like
Holy moly. That's
my
so
hand
many
is
triggers.
terrible. My hand was multiple Scapeshifts, and I just knew he had a ton of counter magic.
Yeah.
So I just played Scapeshift. I probably have told you this story. I played Scapeshift on turn 6. Or, not turn 6, whatever. I had 6 lands out.
Mm-hmm.
And he just, like, tanks. Like, counts my lands. Like, tanks. Again. Counts my land. And is like, sure, it resolves. He said it in, like, a very smug PTQ player way. So I just sacked one of my lands and got a Boseiju. And then I killed him on the next turn.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Isn't that gas?
I wish I had Sudden Shock.
That's my Scapeshift the non-lethal Scapeshift story.
Yeah,
And the other
that's
Scapeshift
okay.
the other Scapeshift story I have were I invented the defensive Scapeshift where me and Zohar were playing we were playing half-seas Dexies with my Scapeshift deck.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I couldn't win.
So
but
you just
I
Scapeshifted for all of the
Scapeshifted and I took
Valkits.
enough of the mountains out of the deck.
Oh, sure.
And we had a really good laugh about that as well.
You could. Well, did he already have a Valken play? Otherwise, you just shift for all of the Valkits, right? Like.
I don't remember what my lands were. I just remember him counting my lands and letting it resolve. Like
Oh.
he must have had like multiple counters. He didn't have a cryptic though.
Oh, sure. Wait.
Because
So
he
this
could
was
have bounced the Boseiju. I
this.
think.
This was blue green Scapeshift then.
Yeah, it was like
Oh,
extended
sure.
Scapeshift was never just green red.
Oh no, there was a Ben Stark green red deck. Remember?
I don't. Honestly, I don't remember. But making fun of game day champions, yeah. I had to point out that he was just super pleased that I was just casting Scapeshift for no reason. I don't know.
Alright, so we play Cinderglade on turn 1?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And then turn 2...
Play. Depends on what he does.
Huh.
Okay.
This could be anything.
Don't think it really matters to think about this too much. I think probably you should play the Farseek, but maybe, yeah. I think you're supposed to play the Farseek. You might want to attack with the Sakura Tribe Elder, like, for some reason. Or you might want to block with it. Like, if he plays, like, a Silver Girl Adept or something next turn, you know? You want to be able to, like, play it.
So should I get Mountain so my Cinderglade's coming to play untapped?
I think you should get Mountain, sure.
Yeah. No, Steve means 4-year extended.
No, not 4. No, I mean, like,
six. The Dark Depths. Dark Depths was a deck.
6 to 9 year extended, yes.
Okay.
How it used to work was every 3 years rotated out. So sometimes it was 6, 7, 8, or 9 sets.
Send help. We're probably dead next turn.
No, we're fine.
What?
I think we're fine.
How could we possibly be fine here?
Wait, are we supposed to pact for another Sakura Tribe Elder?
No. Can't we just cast Primeval Titan next turn if he does nothing?
Yeah, so you shouldn't.
Yeah,
you're right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're right.
5. So I should. Does it matter what I play? Nah, I don't think.
I think you should play the Valid Kit, right?
Yeah, I should play Valid Kit. I don't think Baral is what we want to play against either.
No, we're gonna crush this guy.
I hope so.
Look, he's leading on Sleight of Hand.
That land doesn't tap for red. What's your favorite Sleight of Hand art? Is it this one?
I think so. The other one's bad. I hate that old gross border though.
Yeah, the border is kind of bad.
Dude, everyone talks about how great the old border was, and they're all just so wrong, honestly. Like, it's... I just hate having, like, one random Sleight of Hand that has, like, different, like, not only different, like
Ooh,
fonts.
you didn't do anything, Steve.
Yeah, I told you we were fine.
I hope he doesn't have Remand.
It's most... I don't actually hate the old border. Like, I like it, but I just hate the mismatch, you know? It just looks so much better when everything matches.
All right,
he could have a remand, but like, I mean, what are you gonna do?
I have to jam, right? Like that's what.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Based on the way he played this, like.
I mean.
All right.
Hope we don't die next turn.
Yeah, if we die, we die. Should have played Chalice, obviously.
I mean, we have to Chalice for 2 to shut out that deck. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't Chalice for 2, which kind of sucks.
Yeah. This is a real interactive set of matches we've had so far.
I mean, we are playing a ramp strategy.
Agreed.
Big mana with no I guess we have Hour, which, you know, would have killed his guy this game if we had it. I guess he would have remanded it. But.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what we... Ooh. If that's all he has, he is so dead.
Well, he might have another remand.
Oh, no, he just remanded his thing. Never mind. I chose to play Modern, says Akash. I did choose to play Modern.
Yeah, I wanted to draft, though, but that's not what the people want. Here, you guys can watch me while I Goldfish Black-Green Constrictor while we're getting comboed off. Okay, that's a mulligan. Unfortunately. Wish it was better than that. Alright, 6 cards. Oh my god. Okay. Swamp.
You
Sylvan Advocate?
You guys get to see
it's not
two
on
games.
screen. What?
No, it is on stream.
Okay. Draw.
You guys get to see 2 games of Magic at once.
I'm telling Jarvis he
It's a
should get his
2-for-1.
webcam and we can battle zombies versus.
Yeah, I'm so off of that. Oh wait, thanks for the follow. Whoever followed appears to be King Mudkips 701.
Get another clue? Wow, we're so lucky that our tracker lived.
Steve, I think our opponent just casting empty for a bunch of goblins, and doesn't have anything else.
It's very weird that he remanded it. Why wouldn't he hold the remand for our... I guess he doesn't know we have Scapeshift? Okay, I think we won.
He's remanding again, and he already missed a land drop.
You mean he already played a land drop, is what you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he missed a land drop on turn 3. So... we're gonna cast Scapeshift and deal him 18. No, Mark, we're gonna cast Scapeshift and deal him 18. 18 damage.
Yeah, he should have just held up. Could he hold up 2 remands? I don't understand.
I don't know either. He has so many goblins though. Look at all those goblins.
I was thinking for a second, maybe he's got like Bushwhacker or something.
No, he's got attack for 1 though.
I've never seen somebody die with so many goblins in play.
Oh, second goblin was flashbacked?
Second one was flashbacked.
Oh, that makes sense. So I can just Farseek for... Actually, how many mountains are in my deck?
So many, dude.
So it doesn't matter what I do?
We even added one from the list.
Alright. Ooh, also this deals him 3.
Fix the webcam.
I should have floated mana, technically, but whatever.
We'll battle later when the viewers demand it.
I don't think the viewers are going to demand it.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Sad. Well, look at this great deck. Turn 5 every time. Can you beat it?
1, 2, 3, 4. Webcam battle 1 time. Should have tried to kill all of his goblins and him. I don't think that's really possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I try to do the least amount of clicking possible. Because it's just so much effort. My opponent messaged me something. I don't really care.
What did he message us?
I don't know.
Oh, we have to look. We'll see it when we're back in.
Yeah, we'll see it when we're back in. They usually have Blood Moon, right?
I don't think you want engineer explosives.
Covers empty as well? No, empty and stupid enablers. Or maybe I just want bolts then, right?
I think you want bolts, yeah.
Alright.
That costs so much mana. You want relic.
Yeah, relic.
Yeah. I don't think you want anger at all. I think you want to just be like fast, and the only interaction you want, he's got remand, so like the interaction you want it to be cheap, right? Like, I think we can definitely cut some number of
hours.
Hour promise, yeah.
How about Coney Heart?
I don't know. I like Coney Heart because it can help us interact.
Sure.
Maybe we cut a Summoner's Pact? Like, is Primeval Titan... Like,
no,
we need to be fast.
Yeah.
Like, he's got Remand, so I really actually don't even like Primeval Titan.
We can cut 2 Titans, I think, then.
That leaves us kind of threat light. Though I guess we just have Valakits to kill his... Like, we can kill a lot of his combo.
Agreed.
Yeah, okay. I like cutting the Summoner's Pact. Summoner's Pact is so bad against Remand. Like, if they Remand your Titan, and then you have to pay...
Oh, my opponent was mad that I just didn't cast Scapeshift. That's kind of a silly thing to be mad about, I think, but whatever.
Yeah, you just weren't sure if you had enough damage or whatever. Like, it's okay. Let me know what he says next. Keep me updated.
It's okay for people to be mad about things, but...
Yeah, Pact is okay for reclamation, but I think our plan is to hope he doesn't have Blood Moon, or if he does, hope he has a bad hand that, like, kind of just forces it out with, like, a ritual or something.
I agree with that. I think people play scared more than they should. Should I get Force just to try to play around Blood Moon, though? Does it mess up my curve that much?
Like, are we gonna just lose anyway if he plays Blood Moon next
I kind
turn?
of just want to play the Relic this turn. That's why.
Yeah, okay. Well, Forest, though? I hate Forest. Yeah, I think it's probably right. Because you can actually beat it if you draw the Rex Sage. Like, low percentage chance we draw it since you only have one. But I think it's right to get the Forest. And the Coney Heart and the Titan get multiple lands, so...
Why am I not playing Chandras? I don't think it's really that great. I mean...
Yeah, we're not really like a fair mid-range deck version. We're really a combo version.
This deck is kind of nice, but also is kind of whatever, if that makes sense. Alright, so...
Doesn't really make any sense, but sure.
Are we supposed to leave a Relic, or are we supposed to just cast our thing? Like...
You just cast Farseek.
Yeah... Alright, fine.
Well...
Should I get Stomping Ground?
I think so.
No, I can just Farseek.
No, you can just get Mountain and then you Farseek the Stomping Ground and then you have perfect mana. The only thing is like whether you're supposed to get another Forest, but I feel like we actually need to... He's got a 2-drop, so we need to get our Valakut online.
Agreed. I think we are probably going to die, but there's nothing to be done about that. Why would we Farseek instead of Expedition? That's actually kind of a good question.
Just because we have more mana next turn. This way we can play Expedition and also like have Relic mana up. I don't know. Like he could potentially threaten like a Remand or something, or we could draw another 2-drop. I think this is fine.
If he remands here, I'm just gonna leave up Relic, I think.
I think you're supposed to leave up Relic.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have any other play.
The other play is to recast this stupid thing. I don't think that's
true. I see. I see what happened there.
Nah, I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm just going to leave up Relic.
Yeah, I think so too. You were supposed to Relic him in response to the remand, but it's fine. Hopefully that doesn't cost... He's going to be short on mana, I think. Well, maybe not.
I Relic to main phase WMAG, so there was no EOT thing.
Oh, I love that.
Shroud invented this tech.
Shroud is mad. It's like Treasure Cruise.
It's like Treasure Cruise? No, it's not.
Okay, it's not like Treasure Cruise.
What did he get? Gifts.
Okay, so now we're in a spot where we have 2 mountains. Are you supposed to just... Well, if you crack the Relic and draw anything that ramps, we can kill his thing, right?
1, 2, 3.
I don't know how likely we are to hit, because we could draw into like another Expedition or something.
I don't think I'm supposed to crack.
Okay. You can actually crack... We can see what we draw first.
Yeah.
And then still crack for a 2-drop ramper. We drew a mountain. Yeah. Yeah, just hold up the Relic, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't combo us anyway.
Yep. Let's just, hope. Maybe he'll just empty.
I think he's learned his lesson with the empty.
They're probably not in his deck anymore, right?
Probably not. Like, he needs slots for, like, Blood Moon or something.
Pieces of the puzzle, bro.
Seems fine.
Yeah, I mean, the card was pretty good when I tried it as well.
I like him starting with the Serum Visions.
We should actually check where these visions are going, I guess. Serum Visions, bottom?
Why would you not
Bottom!
just cast Scapeshift?
Bottom. It's good
Looks
for
like
us.
he got a land, or drew one for turn.
Yeah. Bottom is a good sign, though. Or maybe it's not even really anything.
Here we go.
I mean, sometimes they can only, like, Grape Shot for not enough because of
Yeah,
Relic.
I mean, with the Relic, it makes it
Yeah.
hard for him to combo. Like, he's got... These decks need to use gifts. Like, he's got pieces of the puzzles, so it looks like he's probably not comboing this turn.
And he gets 2 Serum Visions, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Akash, we cast a bunch of spells before Scapeshift last game, and he got mad. Sort of. Alright, so do we just cast Titan next turn? No, I mean, do we pop Relic EOT?
And then cast Titan. You don't necessarily need to cast Titan, because you're going to kill him the turn after this one anyway. I think what you're supposed to do is... Oh my god, this basic forest is so bad. I was going to say we could just kill it, but we actually can't.
I think I'm gonna crack it. I mean... 1, 2, 3...
Are you going to kill the Electromancer right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, I'm gonna tap all of my lands, though. That's why I want to... I think Titan actually is a win, but we'll see. Oh, well... Wait, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, it does something, because you just use the Colony Art Exhibition first.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think the Titan's a win, though, because it just gives us... We only are going to have 3 mountains in play.
People say Titan is lethal, but it doesn't matter what we do now.
I think it's a chat lethal.
I didn't work it out.
And not a true lethal. Like, because we have this basic forest, so the Titan itself actually does no damage. Oh, you can get a Valakut plus a mountain, and then when you crack the Colony Art Expedition, you do 12 damage?
12 damage is not 18 damage.
No.
Yeah, we have a Pro Tour Shadows of Innistrad winner, Stephen J. Rubin. Also, more notably, Notion thieving my Sphinx's Revelation for however much that was in that PTQ. Do you remember how much it was for?
No, maybe like 5.
Yeah, you definitely got
it was for enough.
You got a big rev off of me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have plenty of mountains left.
Turn 5 every time. That's our motto here. I like decks where you don't really play Magic. You just sit down and like do your thing, and your opponent, doesn't do anything about it and are really sad that you had it. When in reality you always have it.
He didn't make me do it. What have I messed up?
All right, we're going straight to the 3-2.
Straight to the 3-2. That's the story of my life.
3-2's solid. You end up, with 2.5 ticks for your time, which is reasonable.
Or you bust the treasure chest because chat wants you to.
No. Just don't bust them.
See?
You just sell them for so much more.
See? Ruben agrees with me, chat.
It's so satisfying to sell, 40 chests for, 100 ticks. Oh, we lost the die roll. It's brutal.
That's kind of bad for this deck, actually.
Yeah.
Also, this hand is.
What a brutal turn of events here.
I think I have to mulligan this hand, and there's no accelerant.
You think? Yeah, of course.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep this one though. I think.
Sure. Play 27 lands for a reason.
It's not one of them.
Wow, that's Scry Rule though.
Scry Rule did make decks like this a lot better, I think.
Ooh. It also made Mono Red win every PT, ever.
Oh, that's true.
I think they actually, even though they're not, because they never don't think about this kind of stuff, I think they might need to either, design cards differently or, change the Scry Rule somehow.
Yeah, there's a delta between the most powerful cards and the weakest cards in the deck, is what you're saying. Like a huge delta.
Yeah, it's just like Mono Red has won like 3 Pro Tours since they made the Scry Roll because it's just Dredge or
No,
no,
I
he's just
think
arresting us. Okay,
it's just Abzan, if I have to
Abzan.
guess.
That's much better for us.
Wonder.
I mean, I don't think it's a big deal because I think the Scry Roll is really good for limited and just good for stuff in general.
Matt McCullough has a good point. Should only exist for limited, then.
Possibly.
So I should
I
sack
kind
Elder.
of like the idea of control being worse.
I'm
but-
gonna play sack Elder
Yeah, sure.
and hope I don't get Lily
Wait.
on it.
Wait, why not play Farseek? I don't understand.
What if I want to attack? Like, what if my opponent plays
Yeah.
Liliana?
I think you still want to sack because you have 2 other 2-drops in your hands that you want to play, potentially.
I want to save this as long as possible, though, I think, is the reasoning.
Because he's got Abrupt Decay?
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be just straight green-black because he's got Corrective Brutality, so I think it's fine. Like, the Elder can block potentially later, is the thing. Also,
So
it makes Tarmogoyf bigger because it puts
uh,
a creature in the graveyard. I don't know.
I'll play
Or, like,
Farseek
he could
then.
have a Scavenging Ooze, which is a reason not to play the Elder right away.
Do I get
uh,
Mountain or... Mountain, so this comes into play untapped, I guess?
Sure, yeah.
1-1, yeah.
Kind of awkward getting him out. Well, not really. If he plays Liliana, we just discard Prismatic
So
Element.
the other reason to actually play Farseek is it deads other brutalities, I think.
The last PT before the Scry Rule was, I think, Brussels. And as soon as they implemented the Scry Rule, Mono Red won. Joel Larson won with Mono Red.
I forgot about this search.
I like that. I like how we don't have the search on, so it's just like a delight when it happens.
So do I play both now?
Um.
I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it forces
I think so.
him to
'Cause any
decay.
random Thoughtseize
Yeah.
or Inquisition is going to get you, and like you don't even have the Valakut, so it's not even that valuable.
Yes, Martin Dang did win with Mono Red the PT before the Scry Rule.
Oh, that was smart.
I mean, Mono Red was just so good that PT, though.
Yeah, I mean, the Targus command was really good.
Technically not Mono Red, good point. So, if you were a commentator using the advantage bar, where would it be right now in this match?
I think your opponent is slightly advantaged,
Yeah, slightly advantaged. So, like...
but it's just hard to say because you have so many draws that are going to kill him. Like any Valakut, any Scapeshift, any Titan,
Okay,
any Summoner's Pact.
yeah, Scapeshift is now just lethal.
You see how his Tarmogoyf's a 2/3 because we didn't
Yeah.
play Sakura Tribe Elder?
Yeah, I'm not
See
sacking
that?
it. I'm not sacking it either yet.
So good. We can kill it if we draw
Oh,
out a promise.
wait!
Yeah.
How good is
See?
that? Does that lethal him?
Who's in the
I
head?
think it...
I think you kill him actually.
Yeah, 4 times
'Cause
3
you have
from
the
the 2
fetch land.
Valakut. Yeah.
And you have the Sakura Tribe Elder.
Woo!
We got a turn 4 this time. So lucky. God.
I hate clicking so much, though.
Dude, you're just killing your opponent.
I know.
Seems great. You should tell him that. I hate the clicking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. I'm just gonna get that one because it's less clicking. Alright. Bailots? Tracker?
Bailoth, Tracker.
What do I want to take out? Like, Omens,
I
right?
think you want to cut Omen.
Yeah, I mean...
Because he's got like Lingering Souls and creatures that are bigger than Valakut, like Tarmogoyf and maybe like Grimflare.
Do I want Colossus or not? Probably
No.
not. It's just not good. How about
Yeah,
Relic?
That's my assessment. Relic is interesting.
Oh, sup, we have Scott Lip in the chat. Notable,
Wow.
not Scapeshift aficionado. He only likes Through the Breach.
Yeah, it's so bad to play through the breach. I mean, like, it's nice when you kill people on turn 3 or whatever, but it's just so bad against Thoughtseize and Thought-Not-Seer.
Can I take out 2 Coney Hearts for 2 relics? Or not? Am I just
I
not
don't
allowed to
know,
take
I
out this
like
card?
Coney Heart, though, because if he's, like, discarding you, it gets multiple lands.
Hmm. Should I take out... Well, then I shouldn't take out Pact, right? Like, it's just so good versus Liliana.
I think you want Pact, yeah.
So, should I cut...
You
Farseek?
can cut... Is Relic really good? Like, if you don't have ways of killing the Goyfs...
No, never mind. I just won't... I'll just keep my
Yeah.
deck streamlined.
Also, we're on the draw, so, like, our Relic... It's gonna use our mana, like, kind of
Yeah.
awkwardly. If we want to play a tap line on turn 1 or whatever.
Alright, real talk. Do you keep this hand?
I think you're supposed to keep. I mean, you have 27 lands.
I think so, too.
And even if you miss a land drop, you don't actually lose, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, all I have are,
Magic
like...
daggers. Sorry, I didn't want to be mean. I just personally think that it's quite bad
Well,
to
Scott...
play through the breach.
Scott will be fine. He has all of his GP top 4s or whatever with Through the Breach. You can tell him it's bad and he'll still play it and still win.
Yeah.
So who cares?
Was that him? Oh, no, wait.
Spanky KC is Scott
Who
Whip
did
of
Brandon
Kansas.
Burton beat? Did he beat
Rob Pisano.
Rob Pisano or okay?
It was Pisano, who
Yeah.
also was playing.
I think Brandon Burton killed Rob Pisano on turn 3 with Burn.
Jack or Rit.
What's at Ron's? What's the tournament? I don't know. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna play Moto. Maybe I'll stream. I was thinking about playing Dredge and Vintage. There's the new like with Hollow one in the sideboard. I saw that. It's pretty great.
Farseek usually comes out first versus against Thoughtseize decks. Standard PPTQ. Rubin cannot play those unless he wants to get DQ'd from them.
I could judge it maybe.
Actually, what happens if you join one? I wonder.
Everyone there makes fun of you. I don't know.
What if
I think that you could get suspended from the DCI. If
Yeah, I think you do.
knew that you were supposed to not join it. I think that you could very likely like go to a place where nobody knows who you are. Like if you're like a gold pro, or I could go like not in Pittsburgh, but to like another city and like just join a PPTQ. So
Dark Confidant.
you don't know how you feel about Hollow One and Dredge. I mean, it's for sideboard games when they have Graveyard Hate.
Nassif played a Nats qualifier 1 year? Alright. We play Coney Heart, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
sure.
I don't do anything else if I don't play it, so.
Seems like a smart play.
I hope I draw a fetch land.
Hope he flips Emrakul.
Surgical Extraction.
Ooh,
I was actually
that's
kind of
kinda
scared.
Scary.
I was actually kind of scared if he Thoughtseize my search and surgicaled it. It would have been kind
Yeah.
of bad.
I think if he fulminators our stomping ground. That's the thing about this thing has so many mountains that even if they surgical your stomping grounds, you still win. You still have enough mountains to win, which is pretty nice.
It's actually kind of annoying if he actually does that, because we have another stomping ground in our hand as our only other land.
Yeah, I understand, but what I'm saying is like that's a nice part of this version of the deck. He might try it. Now he's got a tracker.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about that.
You really need to draw a ramp spell or a fetch land.
Fetch land would be gas.
I think a ramp spell is just better because it just puts another land into play. But what do I know?
No, these are untapped, right? Oh no, they're tapped. Never mind. I've forgotten what this card does, even though I definitely played it once in my life.
It's really good. Ooh. Are we supposed to Scapeshift?
What do you want to Scapeshift for 4 Valakits? Or Valakit...
Well, what I'm saying is if we Scapeshift, we can trigger our Coney Heart Expedition as well. And then kill him with either Primeval Titan or our next turn, probably. Maybe not.
Actually, I think that's fine. Yeah, we are supposed to Scapeshift.
We're under like a shit ton of pressure.
Yeah, I'm gonna escape. The question is, which land do we play and what do we sacrifice? We sacrifice a mountain.
You can just sacrifice a mountain and get another mountain. I think that's fine. Oh, I guess we might want a Valakut. He
So
could extract it, though. That's the thing. He's got the surgical extraction.
yeah,
So I don't think we should actually get a Valakut.
I'm gonna just get a mountain with this scape shift, or we could just get 2 Valkits. What does that do?
Yeah, well, but then can we...
Actually,
We
shifting
have
for 2
seven
Valkits
lands,
is
we have
good.
7 lands
Yeah.
and 5 mountains, so we can Hour of Promise. We can just... I don't think we can kill him unless he takes 2 from the Bob, but...
I'm gonna shift for 2 Valkits
Yeah,
because
I don't
that plays
think
around
we're-
extraction plus Fulminator.
Get 3 Valakuts cuts us off of green, potentially. I guess we could fetch for a forest, but that's really bad.
Get 3 Valakits? Play heart. Why? Wait.
3 Valakuts is definitely lethal next turn.
Okay. Should I just
Wait.
get 3 Valkits then?
Wait. Hold on. So if we get 3 Valakuts, and he... God, it's just so bad if he's a Fulminator Mage, right? Because he can kill... we can leave, like, a basic mountain. We can get 3 Well, then we have no green sources. Never mind. That's terrible. Sorry. I'm trying to, like, figure out...
Yeah, I'm also trying to figure out... Am I supposed to get... What am I actually supposed to get?
I think you're supposed to just get 2 Valakuts. I don't see the reasoning on getting 3. It just cuts off our ability to get to 6.
I'm gonna just get...
Yeah, 3
2.
is lethal versus nothing. So I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. Like, if he blows up one of your green sources, I guess you can always fetch another one, so...
Whatever.
Oh, you just got 2? Okay.
Yeah, I think this is so much safer, and, like, I don't think we're actually going to die that quickly.
Yeah. It's kind of awkward to, like, him blow up our green source.
So EOT, we're cracking this for whatever. Well,
Yeah.
we can find out what we
See what he
need.
does, obviously.
Right. It's actually sort
And
of
we can
hard
also
for...
just kill his guys and win. Like, we have 2 Valakuts.
Yeah.
We can't get them extracted unless he has, like... There's, like, no way. Unless he has, like, a Ghost Quarter plus a Fulminator Mage.
Yeah.
Which is, like, pretty unlikely. I think what we do is we just draw to our turn and play our Hour of Promise. What you do is you get a Valakut and... Oh, that's not lethal, though.
We can kill both of his creatures, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if he fetches down aggressively? If he fetches at 13, do we try to nug him down to 1 and hope Bob kills him?
I mean, we could. Like, we're not going to die next turn to damage, that likely. I mean, you could go Tracker Clue,
Yeah.
hit us for 7, then another fetch line kills us.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, we're pretty likely to win.
I think so, unless we get double discarded.
We'll just see what he does before we decide if
Yeah.
we want to crack the Coney Hard Expedition or not. Lost Legacy,
That's
okay.
I mean-
So if he's got a Thoughtseize, that could be problematic.
Whatever, we can't do anything about that. So.
Yeah. Well, this is the reason that getting 1 Valakut is good. Because if he, like, strips our hand, then if we only got 1 Valakut, we could, like, kill his guys anyway. But the problem is, we know about the extraction, so it's super dangerous. We get a redraw, which is exciting.
It could be anything. It can't be a Primeval Titan, probably. What if he just accidentally took 3? Okay, he just gets killed by this Hour Promise now, right?
I think so, yeah.
This...
We have 12 damage, and then we just play a land, and that's 15 damage.
Jeez.
I mean, there's nothing he could have done. Like, he just didn't have another discard spell. If he had a Thoughtseize, it would be interesting.
Do I have to crack the COT?
Yeah, right? Because you get 2 mountains, then you fetch
Yeah.
2 more mountains, which does 12, and then you just play one of your mountains. See, having the 7th basic mountain is nice, too. Like, sometimes you actually want to, Either way works. So if we don't sack it...
Yeah, it's actually lethal no matter what we do.
I'm trying to think of how it's lethal if we don't sack it. Because you get a third Valakut and a mountain. Play a mountain and sack for 2. Okay, so that deals more damage, actually. Because you'd have 3 Valakuts.
Spanky just said, if that our promise were through the breach. Haha. It would have been so much worse as through the breach.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, against discard is why through the breach is bad. Because they can just take your fatty or whatever.
Agreed. This deck is kind of gas, actually.
Yeah, it's great. You just, like, you literally kill your opponent on turn 5 every game. Like, obviously you don't have that much interaction, but it's just so unbelievably consistent.
Ooh, thanks for the 100-point cheer, Grubin.
Woo, Grubin!
He has his last
like
name
my
is your, or his first name is your last name, so it's gas.
That happens a lot.
This deck could play in Snaring Bridge.
I don't know though. You can't unload your hand that much in a 27 land deck. Like, you can just die with the bridge in play before you get rid of your whole hand. You don't have like Mox Diamond, you know, like.
Monkey Hump. I don't think Chandra's that good in this deck. In this version, I think you need a lot more defensive spells if you want to make it good.
Basic Swamp? Inquisition.
It's probably just Grixis Shadow.
Yeah. It's weird that he wouldn't fetch Shock, though. I guess he doesn't know what he's up against. He thinks he might be up against Burn? I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
that's actually
from our 3 matches, our promise is just so sick that I think building your deck around it is, like, probably right.
Do I just get Mountain so Cinderglade is untapped?
I mean, you have a fetch. I would just get a... Well, the Misty Rainforest is awkward because you can't fetch a mountain.
Yeah, I'm going to just get a Mountain so this can fetch Cinderglade. Ooh, X-Man Gaming, his last name is also Rubin.
Yeah, we probably stand next to each other. All the time.
You and BR as well?
And BR, yeah.
Dude, that guy plays so
He might be...
slow.
Maybe he's playing Fairies or something. Oh, maybe he's playing the Rack.
Oh, the Rack?
Oh, no. Did he choose to... He didn't...
Oh,
lose the
baby! That's a good draw.
It's fine. Okay, I bet it's pretty nice.
No,
I
it's
forgot that
extremely
we
nice.
did not have to use our fetch land.
Yeah, that's why it's nice. I should get Stomping Ground, I think.
I think so, yeah. Yep, turn 5. We might get him next turn somehow.
It's actually lethal next turn if we draw a land.
Oh, yeah, because we get 2 Valakuts, and that does 12 damage. Our promise is
Oh, no!
Deck.
I was so scared he was going to Blood Moon for... So I discard Scapeshift, right?
Yeah, this deck has to play more like Nature's Claim or something. Honestly, I guess.
That was so scary. If we just got mooned right there, it would have been so bad for us.
Not actually that many decks play Blood Moon, honestly. So we only have 12 damage.
So I get 2 Valakuts, right?
Yeah, you just kill everything that he has. You just can never win. Even if he draws... I guess he could draw a Blood Moon.
If he draws a Blood Moon, I don't think we're actually in good shape. Wait, what happens if I just deal him 12?
No, I don't like that. Well, I guess he could die to his own Bob. If he's got Blood Moon, though, he can just sack his Bob to his Liliana.
No, but he has an upkeep trigger, right?
Yeah.
How many 3s do they play?
I guess he could flip Blood Moon, so it's probably right to go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna just...
And like, even if he makes... I mean, we have the fetch land, which is, like, guaranteed lethal.
Yeah.
If he already has a Blood Moon in hand, he would have played it. So I actually think it's right.
Okay. Alright.
Come
on!
If he misses and draws a Blood Moon, we're gonna lose because... He can just use his Liliana to kill our prime time, so we have, like, no outs to it. But he clearly doesn't have it, so it's like a 1 draw step window where, like, does he have it or whatever.
Right. I mean, he could have drawn it for this turn, and if he does, whatever, good beats. No!
Oh my god.
Why?
Maybe he had it. He actually might have had it last turn. We didn't
No.
think about that. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
We couldn't cast primetime anyway. Yeah, I forgot that the open was a timestamp.
It is time stamped. All right.
Because we were using it earlier. Yeah, we're just dead. You can scoot.
That was a good beat, I suppose, right? Like I mean, if he drew it for the turn, that makes our play wrong. But it was so likely that I don't know. No, it's timestamp. It's timestamp, guys. The Blood Moon came into play after the Omen, so it overrides it.
Well, you can just show them by tapping your lands.
Oh wait, does this tap for green? Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. Okay, I should have tightened the last turn. We could have cast the last turn.
Brutal.
Yep. And we drew another one.
We might win.
God.
Wait, that's what I was
the
saying
heck?
was that you can cast the even
Oh.
if he Blood Moons, we can still cast Titan if we draw it. If we
Yeah.
kill all his things. And if
We're-
we drew it.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's alright. It's okay.
At least he has to Edict this turn so we can play another Titan.
Yeah, no, I mean, we might actually win. I guess he's got these pack rats now. We would have won, though, if we would have just played the Titan.
Yeah. That was
Because
embarrassing.
he would have
Yep.
Edicted it, then we would have played the other Titan. Well, I guess he would have had enough pack rats to block it, actually. I don't know. Anyway.
So I just get 2 fetches. I guess it doesn't even matter what I get now.
Yeah, I think you're, locked out. I guess you can draw another Primeval Titan, but the pack rats are going to win them the game.
Is there any reason to play this land?
I don't know.
Nah.
Probably. He's going to uptick the Liliana. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, we would rather he uptick Liliana, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess because he can't make 2 rats.
Right. Well, you can't make 2 rats this turn anyways, but...
Yeah. If we draw another Primeval Titan, and then he can just double block both, yeah, I think we're locked out.
We have no lightning bolts to draw to either.
Nope.
What am I going to discard? Fatal Push. Okay.
That is our best draw, kind of.
So I attack.
No, don't attack. You just have to trade 1 rat.
Then what do I do? Like, he'll just Edict next turn, right?
You just can't win. That's what I was saying. I always say you can't win, and you can't believe me. I don't usually say that when it's not true. I don't think.
2, 3. If I don't attack, I die next turn, right? All right.
Yeah, I guess you can attack and hope that he messes up. I don't know. Yeah, attack Liliana. I like that.
All right.
Because if you attack him, he's definitely going to block with multiple rats, right? If
Yeah.
our play,
Yeah.
if you're not going to just scoop, if you're going to try to re-duke it out here, you're supposed to attack the Liliana.
I always re-duke it out. You gotta duke it out, bro. Olivia Vondarin. Yeah, our deck does not have enough disenchants in it, I think, is actually a problem.
Yeah, whenever I play this deck, I play... Well, to be fair, the first time it was Magus of the Moon, and we had a bunch of outs to it.
Horizon Chimera would not have been good in our green, white, splash, black Legacy Maverick deck. I'm sorry to say that. Has Reed ever conceded? Yes, to save time. Oh, you have some fans in the chat, Steve.
Yeah, see?
Alright, my
It's
opponent
nice to have
figures
some
out.
fans. Hello. Hello, hello. We're losing this game. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, we're dead on board.
Didn't we know how the Omen worked? Because we were using it before when Magus
No,
was
but we
play.
played Omen after the Magus.
Okay.
So we, um, ooh, this is probably good versus them.
Maybe. I think we want
Beowulf.
sub Bailoff, yeah.
Take out Farseek, maybe?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
What else is the last
We did
cut?
just sign a bunch of 4-drops though. So like I'm not in love with taking out that many Farseeks. Maybe cut an Omen. Like he's got a lot of discard.
I'll put one Farseek back in.
Okay. I think this is fine. I'm not sure if we want the Chameleon Colossus.
I think you do.
This is why you like Bolt's main. When you randomly happen to get them at 3, so you have like a small chance of drawing one. Okay.
Scotty Whip is like, where's that Woodfall
and they
promise?
Blood Moon you, so you can't. That exact scenario where they Blood Moon you when they're dead, so you have like one turn to draw Bolt.
I hate discard. I hate mulliganing so much versus discard decks, but this hand kind of is bad.
I just don't think we should have boarded in Chameleon Colossus. I mean, I'm not trying to like nitpick.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late for that.
Ridiculous to board that in, or it'd be in our sideboard.
Would you mulligan this hand given that though? Like, I have no ramp spells.
I think we're supposed to mulligan.
All right, I believe. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what you sign up for sometimes when you play this deck, right?
Maybe. I mean, if that Chameleon Colossus was Farseek, that hand would have been great. I think it's fine, though. I mean, obviously, this is not ideal. We don't have an answer to Blood Moon, which is like...
There's not many answers to Blood Moon
Yeah,
in
we
our
just
deck.
don't
That's
have
a
that many.
problem.
We actually have EE, but no way of getting it to 3. Like, EE would actually be good in this matchup because he's got Pack Rat. If we had, like, a Blood Crypt or whatever to make it for 3... Maybe that's something that we should have.
Yeah, Colossus is mostly for Shadow, I think. We do have Omen to enable our E for 3, but I think that's just so, like... Alright, we've probably lost the game, but whatever.
Possibly. I did predict the 3-2. So right now we're on a collision course with that final record.
Unfortunately.
Why? It's a great record.
I just want to beat all my
60%.
opponents. Ooh, we can fetch force with that one at least.
Yeah.
The Blood Moon...
Mutavault.
Blood Moon Mutavault Pack Rat deck.
If we want a 5-0, I mean, yeah, it's a little high variance. Ooh,
Oh man, Anger would be so good versus this guy right now.
Yeah, we're probably gonna draw Chameleon Colossus.
Yeah, that would be great. We can block Dark Confidant.
Yeah. Or a Goblin.
Do I crack this fetch?
No.
Yeah,
It's
I
terrible.
don't. Yeah, that's not good.
We might win. We just draw a land.
I think we're going to die to Rabblemaster before that happens.
Probably.
Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Scott, the trick is I never 5-0 with any deck, so...
We're just dead next turn if he activates the Mutavault.
Yeah, it's so much damage. It's unbelievable.
Can we, if we draw a land, we can't even kill one thing, can we? Oh no, we can get like Valakut plus a mountain and kill the Rabblemaster.
Mm-hmm.
So we're actually not drawing dead. We have to draw a land though. Okay. He only has, he's got 8 on board, so we just are dead because the fetch deals us 1.
This sucks.
It does suck.
Have I tried playing good decks? Never. Maybe he'll miss it, right?
I don't know. Modern is impossible. Like, if you play any Modern deck, somebody in the chat will tell you how bad it is or how great it is, because, like, everyone just has, like, their own deck or whatever.
Right.
that they play, and they don't actually think about like all the decks in the grand scheme of things, and which is actually a smart strategy because like you can't really metagame Modern because there's just so many decks.
You can't
like you're gonna play against like Grixis Shadow like maybe like 2 or 3 times at like a Grand Prix because it's like the best deck or whatever, but you're still like probably better off just making sure your deck is good in your spot, you know.
I kind of wonder if like, are we actually supposed to have anger in this matchup? I don't think so, but
no, not from what we've seen.
That game really made it seem like we should have, but that could be wrong.
Like, we saw Dark Confidant, and that was the only card we saw. I don't know exactly what this deck plays. It doesn't normally play Rabble Master.
I don't know.
Alright, this is the rubber match.
It is.
Wow, I love leagues and like this is we're gonna finish a league in like an hour? It's pretty impressive.
That is great.
Should I show everyone me goldfishing green black while we wait?
I don't know, man. You do you.
No, I'm gonna just do it on my own.
Yeah. We probably will do another league.
I have a Constrictor and a Rishkar.
Oh, that's the nut.
Yeah, but no, my third land's in Evolving Wilds. Didn't work out. Have a Ballista. Kind of doing it. So what are we doing next?
We can fix.
I thought for sure I'd have to leave before this league ended because I have to leave at like 8:30. But
no, we can.
Is there some?
Ooh, we could build an
adjusted draft though.
I have a draft deck floating.
Oh, that's awful. I'm off it.
Yeah, that's the worst part, right? No, we can fix the deck.
Until slightly better decks. Yeah, no, that's a great idea, Matt. We should build Titan Shift and play
it. Yeah, we can fix this deck and play another league, as well.
I don't think it's broken. Honestly, I think like maybe obviously we played against a Blood Moon deck and we realized that our sideboard like is kind of soft to it.
Odyssey draft?
Oh, is that like the goof draft of the week or whatever?
Yeah. Alright. Ooh, the nut.
Yeah, Farseek's great. Explore sucks. I think I was right about that.
Scapeshift decks with Our Promise. Oh, we're playing against Lava Spike.
Mm-hmm.
This is an ancient battle.
It's a good old-fashioned race.
It is.
Wow, we really are playing some Magic as Richard Garfield intended today. You know, just 2 ships in the night, or as I like to say, White Knight, Black Knight.
White Knight, Black Knight.
Yeah, like you know, one's pro black and one's pro white. They just.
I got it.
I like that Hour of Promise doesn't deal us damage.
Do I just play Coney Heart? Farseek.
I don't know. You're probably gonna have to cast both. So, I think you're supposed to play the Coney Heart first.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna play a land next turn. If we draw like a Valakut, then we still can't kill the Eidolon.
Maybe our opponent will go to 12, so Titan will just be lethal by itself. How are we so low? Yeah, I have to cast this Farseek, unfortunately.
Yeah, otherwise you do nothing this turn. It's very similar to, like, passing and not doing nothing, because you just take 2 from the Eidolon anyway, and he gets to draw a card. So it's definitely right. You also have to play this fetch land.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but...
Yeah.
I don't think I can win if I don't...
Do we have any Kabira Crossroads in our deck?
No. Also, That card's so bad in this deck.
Yeah.
Isn't it just better to play Glimmer Post?
What is that, 4 life? It's the
Yeah,
same. It comes to play untapped, which is nice. Well, I hope our viewers are being entertained, because
Yeah, we are.
this is quite the yawn fest. Not only am I tired.
Oh my god, I
Right,
can't. I no longer can crack this fetch, Rubin.
Yep, that's correct.
Alright. So we die, right?
Yeah, we die. Oh, you're not gonna make him play it out now? You're off the.
No, I'm off
You're
it
off,
now.
you're off the play to the bitter end. I'm glad I got you off it.
It wasn't really that difficult.
Bastard against Bird at 1. with the idol on his play. I would get mad at you if you did that to me at a tournament.
Oh, and make you
passed,
kill me?
yeah.
No, you wouldn't get mad at me, bro. No chance.
I think we want lightning bolts.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about anger when we're on the play. I could see when we're on the draw.
We're at one land X-Man Gaming. Or one life, not one land.
We could crack it if we drew. No, I was gonna say Omen, but that doesn't help.
Yeah, there was like nothing that helped us there.
If we don't play the fetch, then we can't crack the Coney Garden. Though I suppose we play the Hour Promise. There are just no outs. I think maybe you want the Rex Sage, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's nice to naturally draw it, I think, actually.
Yeah.
What do we want to cut?
I think that you want all the ramp, honestly.
So we should cut
I think
some
the cards
top
that are
end.
bad are like out, like the expensive cards. Like some number of Hour Promise. Honestly,
Can I just
Hour
cut
is cheaper
Pact?
than Primeval Titan, though. I think. No, don't cut the Pact because they get Bailoff.
Oh,
Wait.
sure.
What you're supposed to do is, no. You're supposed to cut some of the Titans.
Cut Titans and leave an hour?
They're just so slow. I think Hour is like faster than Scapeshift, if that makes any sense. So I think that you should cut some Scapeshifts and play 2 Titans.
So do I look like this then? Or should I leave
Yeah,
in 4 hours?
I like this. It's possible you should play 3 hours in 1 Titan.
Okay. Actually, I like that the most.
Yeah. It's not like they can run us out of Titans or whatever. Like, they can kill them with, like, 2 bolts, but... Maul?
Yeah, it's such an easy mulligan.
That's why you keep all the ramp. You just want to be as fast as possible against them.
That card stinks.
Yeah, like, I actually like Hour more than Scapeshift, weirdly enough. Because they deal so much damage to themselves, and it doesn't get hit by Eidolon, and it actually, like, can potentially kill things on turn 4, where Scapeshift can't, normally.
Right. Now the question is, what do I do this turn?
Yeah, Farseek.
Yeah.
Next turn you can suspend and play the Expedition, or just hardcast a Search, or play Rex Sage if he plays an Eidolon.
Yeah, I left 1 Titan. I don't know, this deck is kind of nice. I wouldn't mind running it back.
It is good. I mean, we've had we haven't played against that much mid range. We played against like Burn and blue red combo or whatever. Like, it still is. It's weird though, because against these decks like Burn and blue red combo, like you are almost as fast as they are. This is not going well though.
Do I just cast Search actually?
So
I can pact for Bailoff next turn?
Yeah, or you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
That's probably what you have to do.
Do I get Forest? No. That has to be terrible.
Yeah, no, don't get Forest. Get Mountain.
Hope I don't get, I can't get Fire Blasted in this format.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Are you supposed to... puts you to 4. You could, like, play Rex Sage and the Colony Heart Expedition. It's probably worse. Yeah, just get a Bailoff.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
just
it.
gonna get Beowulf. I mean, it eats our entire next turn, but whatevs, right?
Apparently I've been bad beated by somebody in chat with Through the Breach. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't really know what it means either.
I guess it means that I was, like,
I'm not gonna crack
about
this
to
fetch.
win or something, and he drew it. I don't know.
Not gonna.
Yeah, no, don't crack it.
Yeah.
You might just never crack it this game.
Yeah, agreed.
He actually hasn't done much damage to himself with lands. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. He can kill our Bailoff probably somehow. I like Delirium a lot better than the Sifter version. We were talking about it before, but I think it was... I wasn't sure when Jarvis started the stream. Probably was before we started the stream. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was slightly before, I think. Man, that's a lot of Helioces in this deck.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I think that green-black, if you have, like, 2 Skyships and 2 Yahini's Expertise in your sideboard, you should definitely beat zombies. Like, if you practice that matchup and know how to play it. And you also beat Mono Red, and, like, because you have trackers, you should be favored. It probably doesn't play out that well, but because you have trackers in Traverse instead of Oath and Catacomb Sifters, you should be a little bit favored in the green-black mirror. So, the problem with the green-black Delirium deck right now is as you get better against, like, zombies and the green-black mirror with cards like Gaunty and Skyship and stuff, you get worse against, like, Ramp and Control, which is, like, now a thing all of a sudden because Mono Red hasn't been doing as well.
See, we won exactly
talking.
Yeah, we won exactly 40% of our games.
I love that. I love that we finished the league in an hour because we were just 0-2-2, 0-2-2, 0-2, 0-2.
All right. Do you remember how to draft Odyssey?
No.
Do you think it would be fun?
Sure. I think it would be.
All right. Let's close this.
Is it Triple Odyssey or is it the set?
It's Triple Odyssey.
We could do Am and Cat.
I could join the Intermediate League.
I don't care. Whatever you want. If people really want to see this, I don't know. If I was streaming, I would not stream this. Because normally, like, only, like, 5 people actually want to see it. I'm not, like, in control, though.
It is a them boy and a Jarvis. So this match I lost was because I was on an airplane and I timed out.
Wow, multiple people have 50+ trophies in the Intermediate League.
Too late. Alright. Are we
Angel?
gonna take an Angel?
Easy Angel? You're gonna have to move my face. Because I don't think people can see the last card. It is a Sandblast, though.
It is a Sandblast. Also, I already have a draft deck in the single limb. I already have a draft deck in the single limb. I can't, like... That's not how drafting works.
Yeah, I don't stream anymore. I don't think it's very fun. Sometimes I'll join Caleb, or I guess Jarvis' stream now.
Ominous Sphinx?
Ominous Sphinx, yeah, definitely.
Let's see, what's the next best
Ominous
card?
Sphinx is really good. I'm not sure if it's actually good in white-blue, but it's just so much better than everything else. I mean, Torments of Venom is fine.
Should take Ominous Sphinx here, I think.
Yeah, I like the Sphinx.
The next best card is Torment. Then I think after that... I wonder what's next best after that, but...
After that, probably Ritualist or Kenra Scrapper. Spellweaver Eternal is also good.
Look! 2 ambuscades! I think we're supposed to move
whatever.
No, we should take one of them.
Should take one, you think?
Well, I mean, look at the rest of the pack. You want me to
take Spellweaver? Yeah, you could take Spellweaver. I guess Ambuscade's enough better that it makes sense to take it.
I'm gonna just take... Do I take foil or regular?
I think you take the foil. Might be worth something. Might be worth, like, a fraction of a cent one day. I don't know. If somebody's trying to redeem a set. Who knows? Do you have foils turned on or off for like in game?
Off.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It gives me like just looking at it. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, it really looks ugly on online. Ooh, Vizier of the True. That's a nice one.
It's good with Angel actually.
Yeah, it's just great in any white deck.
Yep.
There's nothing else in this pack. Wow, this is a boring draft. Honestly, I found a lot of the draft everyone says this draft format's one of the best formats, and they may or may not be right, but I found the drafting to be pretty boring. Like the games are pretty interesting because there's cycling and lots of interactive cards.
Deserts are really good too.
Yeah,
I think everyone finally figured that out.
Deserts are really powerful.
I'm gonna take farm to market.
Yeah, that seems like it matches our CC or color combination quite nicely.
Remember, it costs 6 though. Ooh. So now the question is, this.
Mummy Paramount or Spellweaver or I actually think the wall's good. Blue white rarely happens, but the wall's actually pretty good because it blocks pretty well, and if you're flying over them, it pings. But I think we're probably supposed to just take the Spellweaver, though we don't actually have that many blue cards, so it's kind of like taking the wall is kind of a hedge.
The blue card we have is really good, but dude, I just don't like green cards that much.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't really.
I think we should take Spellweaver.
I'm gonna take Spellweaver.
But I think wall is like, if we already had a desert, I'd maybe take the wall. I think just because it's colorless and
you can find a wall. You can find like 1 or 2 walls at some point.
Spellweaver is just so out of place in blue white. Can't say I've ever seen it. Though blue white is weird. Like I've really never seen it drafted because there are pretty much no incentives. Like there's farm market or whatever, which the problem with farm market is
it's a white card.
Yeah, well, any white deck will take it. If you compare it to like Claim Fame or like the other ones, like Assert Authority, I think it's called. Like you have to be in both the colors, so like you just actually don't see the farm market that much.
This pack is bad. The best card I think is actually Doomfall.
You want to take Doomfall?
No, I'm just saying that is the best card, but
it's not the best card, dude.
What? What do you think? It's Rot Beast?
I think Feral Prowler and Rock Beast are both probably better. I don't know. I think Doomfall's pretty bad. I think it's a playable card, but you can take the Doomfall if you want.
Don't really want to take it. I kind of just want to take stupid white creature. But it's not a very
Don't
good
take
card.
that. Take the Naga or the Swarm Intelligence instead.
Really? Is this card good?
I don't know.
Oh well, too late.
We just took it. Ooh, Solemnity. We can just have all the ridiculous enchantments.
I'm gonna take.
Green Desert.
Yeah, Green Desert. I actually don't hate this card.
Yeah, Prowler. Prowler was actually probably the right pick out of the Swarm Intelligence pack. I think Prowler is kind of underrated, but it's weird. It's weird to call it underrated because it doesn't get drafted very highly, but it's very important in a lot of green decks.
All right, it's time to move in now.
Ritualist, yeah, sure.
I mean, getting that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We can play 3 colors as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like another one. That's just ridiculous, dude. These intermediate drafts are kind of soft. That's my elitist pro analysis. I've never seen Oasis Ritualist. Actually, that's not true. I've seen a table before. That would just be a stone cold lie.
Actually, this could actually be playable in our Ritualist deck,
yeah,
right?
Sure. We have Ambuscade.
Oh yeah, we still have the Ambuscade. I forgot about.
We really should have a Feral Prowler instead of the Swarm Intelligence. Hopefully we don't get punished.
Actually, this might be in our deck.
Yeah, why not?
Block or block?
Like, we got a Busy of the True, but it wasn't that late, you know? Like, I've seen that card go like 6 or 7.
Which block? Which blocker do we want?
The Miller, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, too late. Moto gave us that one.
We got the Dutiful Serve.
What the heck?
With the Sidewinder Naga,
Yeah.
I think.
It's very unlikely we'll be a deck where Mummy Paramount is actually good.
Yeah. Ooh, life goes on. We could gain 16.
Gain 16.
I I I don't like it when they design cards like Storm Attack. Ooh, nice. Hydra? Hydra's pretty great.
I love me a Hydra.
I don't like it when they design words like Swarm Intelligence because they just make the limit. Like, obviously, bomb rares are kind of a problem, and they want to print some number of rares that just aren't that good. But like, the card is clearly just never playable. Like, obviously, Andrew Cuneo played it or whatever, but it's like could so easily be a card that you could like put in like a very niche like limited deck, and it'd be good. But instead, it's just complete trash. You see what I'm saying?
How do you feel about Imminent Doom?
Imminent Doom is really good, and
Ooh.
goes super late. Like, people don't know that it's really good. I don't know.
Take this over a second Hippo, right?
Farm market, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going straight Bant here.
Ooh, Steve, we could just kill all of their creatures.
Yeah. They could also just play around it.
Dude, no one will ever see that coming.
I don't know. I honestly doubt that Storm Intelligence is playable in 5%. I'm not sure if you're talking about games or, like, decks. Also, I don't know.
This pack is not... I mean...
Yeah, I mean, you could draft Riddle Form and do the Siggy blue-green Riddle Form special, but it doesn't really work with your deck.
It doesn't... I'm gonna just take this, I think.
Yeah. Is that better than playing the Catcher's Avenger? Like, you might just be a white-green deck.
White-green splash Omnis Sphinx?
No.
Oh, I see.
Splash, like, market. And you do have the Vizier of True, so you could play, like, a white-green aggressive deck. Like, or mid-rangey, I guess it would be.
Alright, I'll take a Catcher's Avenger.
You just have so few 2-drops that I don't think taking, like, a medium 5-drop makes sense. Wow, this draft is not going so well. My drafts never go like this. I'm just kidding.
I know you're kidding. I've seen some of the decks you've drafted.
Wow, are we really taking a fried Sandwall? There's nothing we can do about it?
I mean, what else do you want to take?
There's nothing that we could really play. Which is weird, because we're in, like, 5 colors.
We could take Spider.
Why? It's not even good, even if we could cast it.
Alright, we'll take Sandwall then.
Right? Yeah, I think you should. I don't know. Looks like we might have a train wreck and might need as many playables as we can get. Ooh, Ritualist? I would just take the Ritualist. And that lets us draft whatever we want. Hopefully we get some good stuff. It's possible that you could take Endless Sands, but...
Alright, Feral Prowler.
Feral Prowler, yeah. Feral Prowler is great in Green Ramp. Ooh, Sinuous Striker is reasonable.
Is that even really that good in our deck?
I think it is.
I guess so.
Like, look at our 3-drops. They're so terrible. Like, having something that actually can impact the game later on is pretty nice. And if we get, like, a Even Wind Guide, then it's a lot better, so...
Am I taking Green Desert or White Desert? Probably green.
I think the green. You're going to have a lot more green sources.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, because of that reason, I think having the green cycle land makes sense. Ooh, a Sword Authority.
Is that even going to be good in our deck? Or
I think we're going to be more rampy, though, so I think you should take the Quarry Beetle. Weirdly enough, though, you can play a Assert Authority in, like, a
ramp deck.
A big mana ramp deck if you have enough creatures.
I could take... I'm supposed to take Naga, I think, here.
Yeah, Sidewinder is fine.
So I heard some people actually really like this card.
Yeah, they're kind of foolish.
No, it's the specific blue-black all-cycler deck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being kind of mean. Like, obviously it's a playable card. It's just... I've had so many decks with it, and it's like... It's really hard to get enough cyclers and then enough cards in your deck that care about cyclers, if that makes sense. Because all the cards that care about cyclers aren't cyclers themselves.
It does.
Except for, like, Vile Manifestation. That card's just great.
Vowel Manifestation is like one of the reasons to beat that deck, I think.
Yeah, like
Also, I heard people like this card in that deck.
if you have enough cyclers. It's not a card you can like first pick or anything, but ooh, Dejeru's Runifications.
Isn't it Renunciation?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know what that card was called.
I knew, buddy. By the way, we have an Adam Ragsdale in the chat.
Wow, a streamer extraordinaire. Where is he?
His name...
He's the veteran streamer of them all.
Yeah, he is the veteran streamer of them all. We opened Shadow of the Grave.
Ooh, Lake Claim is
foil
really
gives
good
you
in our
the
deck.
Afterlife.
Lake Claim is sick. We could also play the Deemworthy, but like we have 3 Ritualists.
Yeah,
it's probably one of the best non-rares we can open.
Ooh,
Scaled Behemoth.
B?
Wow.
Scaly B.
Hopefully, I have a good feeling about our deck.
Well, we knew green was open, right?
Yeah, Scaly B is like a myth. It's almost like a mythic. Honestly, it sounds ridiculous, but so good.
Adam was saying that we forgot to put good cards in our deck that we could cast with Ritualist.
Yeah, you're actually supposed to. One thing that people do wrong a lot. I was actually talking to this. Oh, Heaven Earth.
Yeah, I'm putting it in my deck.
Wow, we're so lucky.
It's so good in this deck.
A lot of the people. Anyway, I was talking about on TDSL. Like, when you draft this deck, some people force this deck, and I think it's wrong. I think that you should not start taking like Ritualists until you have something good. Like, if you open like a Chaos Maw or whatever, like then you can take Ritualist like over anything. But like if you're just taking Ritualist before you have good things to ramp into, if people are green near you, like you'll end up with a really bad deck. Like I've drafted Ritualist before, and then I ended up in like a normal green-red deck where I can't play it. You know. Anyway,
just thought I'd throw that out there. Is pretty good in our deck, though.
Oh, it's great in our deck. I mean, we just savagely got 3 insane cards with our Ritualist. We're really punished for not having that Feral Prowler, honestly.
Yeah.
Could cost us.
Should we cut the Sinew Striker?
If we don't find more 2-drops, should you cut it? I mean, if you want to, you definitely can get Fried Sandwallow. Harrier Naga. I mean, I guess you might play the Harrier Naga. Ooh, Prowling Cypripede.
Why does it look weird?
Something. It looks like a dutiful server. It's just a moto bug. Greater Sandworm is pretty interesting, but I think we actually just need
a cheap creature.
Cheap things, yeah.
So I think what happened was this was a Cursed Minotaur for a second. This was Shadow of the Grave for a second.
You could actually play Gravedigger, but it's not good in your deck, so
no, it's not really.
Sandworm might table. It's so weird. That's another reason why this draft format's good. Is a lot of cards that like are really, really good in some decks will go super late because people just don't really want them because they're not good in their decks.
This pack is bad for me.
Yeah, there's not really anything we want. Maybe the Haze Pollen we might play.
Is this not like actually a thing?
No, that card's good. You just have no enchantments. You only have Lake Claim. So.
I'm gonna put it in my sideboard because I
think... no, dude, take the Haze Pollen, honestly, or Shed Weakness.
Nah, I think Shed Weakness is not.
I think the Haze Pollen, you might actually play it in your deck. Like, you have a super strong late game, but really weak early game.
Holy moly!
Ooh, Cheetah!
That's not even good in our deck.
I guess you could take,
Stir the Sands.
Stir the Sands? I don't know if you'll play it, though.
There's nothing good in the pack for me, like...
Yeah, I think you're supposed to take the Cheetah, but I don't care if you want to take the Stir the Sands.
Nah.
Okay. Our mana base is going to be really weird because we're, like, mono-green.
Look, that was a Fanbearer Ornery Creature for a second. You saw that, right?
I didn't see that. Well, Unwavering Initiative's solid.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah, we should put that in our deck.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But we have the problem in this format where our 3 slot is just clogged as hell. Ooh,
yeah.
Do I just put Destined Delete in my deck, or do I have to take the 2?
I think you have to take the 2-drop.
This card is so messed up, though.
I mean, you could take it. I don't think there's any other 2-drops you're going to get, though.
I should just take this.
Jerry's Resolve.
I'm like 0% to play that in this deck, right?
You might sign it against a red deck. I don't know. Protect
Well,
your Angel.
what is our mana base going to look like?
It's
gonna
going to be
like,
really weird because we're like mono green, but we're
except
going to have a decent number of planes.
we're going to have a decent number of plains and islands, I think, right?
We're going to have like almost no islands, I think. Look at our blue cards. They're both...
Omnis, Sphinx, and Lake Claim.
And Market. Like, you're going to have enough planes, I think.
I'm going to take Manglehorn for the sideboard.
Okay.
This card is so good. Oh, look.
Yeah, we have two. Nobody expects a second one.
This is still here.
Alright, I'm going to be too tired to continue after this. I'm going to have to go in like 30 minutes anyway, so...
Alright.
Oh, you got the benefaction back.
I'm not putting in my deck.
Sorry that I forced you to do a non-Odyssey draft. Was it that bad? Our deck's kind of sweet. No comment?
I mean, it is what it is, right? Like...
Yeah. The mana base is really interesting.
You know, well, let's figure it out before you take
You
your
could
nap.
play no islands at all.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to play like 2.
Because you're not going to play... Yeah, like if you play... You want some number so you can just mark it.
I think
And
I'm going to play
also,
2
you want to
islands.
have to not have to exert your guys to play like Sphinx. But it's just so weird because they're just so low impact in your deck. Because you actually don't have any real, like... If you put a single island in your deck, right? There's no blue cards you can cast. Because the Sphinx and the Lake Claim, like, aren't cast off one island. And the market, like, only comes into play, like, some percentage of the time when you've already cast the front half.
Alright, so our deck looks something like this. I should cut this card, I think.
Sure.
Should I play 17 lands? With 2 deserts? Probably.
I think so. You have 2 markets. Like, having 17 lands seems fine.
I don't want a mountain for that. I'm just going to
Yeah.
cast Earth off of...
I had a draft today where in round 2 of I had this insane blue-red deck.
Yeah.
In round 2, I was down a game and I just drew a forest in my blue-red deck. And because I had a struggle to survive, and I just did like the Ask Madden for my lands and didn't really pay that much attention, and I ended up just with a random forest in my deck. For 2 rounds, I didn't even notice.
How many planes would you play? We have Angel, Avenger, Initiate. So maybe another planes, right?
Yeah.
And just one island?
Cut an island, yeah. Might be one too many green sources, but like
9,
you
10,
really
11.
need to make sure you have green. I mean, you can cycle the other ones. This is a weird deck we've drafted.
I don't think it's actually bad, but I don't think it's great.
I think you should cut a forest for another planes. I mean, 6
Okay.
planes is going to be overkill because like you only want to draw 1, but you have the Angel, and you really need to get Farm Market online. And if you have like an Oasis Rituals, it just your mana just doesn't matter. So
Do I actually start this?
sure, seems gas. You can play Jazera's Resolve instead. Do we actually think that Fried Sandwell is bad in our deck? Yes, because it's bad in almost every deck.
Fair enough.
The hyperbole is real, but it's just not a good... Like, we're tapping out to, like, ramp. We're not going to have mana to pump
Actually,
it.
I think Haze
I don't
might be better
understand.
than Jur's Resolve in our deck.
Okay. Vizier of the True is also a card you could play. I guess you don't...
It's
kind of
really
cute with the Oasis Ritualists.
it's cute with that, and I don't think it's very good besides that, though.
It's really good with cards that exert like out of combat, like the Steward or Oasis Ritualist or Fervent Paincaster, because then you don't have to actually attack, so they can't pick off your exert guy. Our deck that never attacks. Siren Nung is a better Magic card. Yeah, I mean, we actually... Can I see our 3 drops?
Oh, yeah.
It's possible he's right, though I would probably play Pouncing Cheetah over the Harrier Naga, but...
I want to join this match.
Like, you have 2 farm markets, so the flash key is, like,
Ooh.
nice.
Well, we found a hand we should mulligan.
Wow, your opponent's name is Mild Mongrel?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I noticed that. That's such a great name, actually.
I think I had a fantasy team that was named that for a while.
Wild Mongrel? That's insane.
I think so. Like, it's weird.
Ooh,
Bottom.
really?
Sure. You're just gonna put another 3-drop in your hand?
Oh, okay, fine.
Like, you already
Yeah.
have one? You don't even
No,
have
no, I have
Mild?
3 3 drops.
Alright.
Uh-oh. 3 3 or 3 2?
Depends on what he does. If he plays a two power creature, well, I guess he just does nothing. So
I'm
play
still
the
gonna play.
Harrier.
I should still play 3 3, I think.
Yeah,
Because Magma Spray also exists.
yeah, and it might attack through a 3-drop.
A Braid? Ooh. I like that. This card is
Cycle
so
the Jet.
good. It does so much damage.
Yeah, I like it. Ooh, Sunset Pyramid. That's a card that is so bizarre. I've done like probably 75 drafts now, and
Yeah.
I've never had it.
It's actually pretty good, I think.
Because I just never draft it. And then like when my opponent's casting it against me, it's almost never good because I'm like usually pretty aggressive. But I can see it being good. I just have never played with it, so it's like awkwardly
Okay,
hard
sure.
to tell how good it is.
Sure. I think it's actually pretty good. It's just not good versus like the deck that's trying to kill you, right?
Yeah, which is like more than half the decks. It feels almost like a sideboard card to me.
What do I want to do this turn?
Cycle?
Yeah. I do want to cycle. Gas? Do I bluff attack? Doesn't cost me that much.
Could cost you 2 damage on the reswing.
Why? I don't think
Because
he
he
ever
could
attacks.
attack you with the Naga.
Yeah, whatever. I'm attacking.
I think it's fine. He's gonna block. I mean, I guess he might not block. It's sick if he doesn't block. This is just a format where there aren't like cards that really punish you.
I'm gonna
Like in
exert my
previous
guy to
formats,
play
there's
this.
like Dragon Scale Boon and stuff like that. Okay. I think I'm gonna head out, boys.
Gonna head out, buddy.
I think so.
All right. Well, good to
I've
have
got
you.
plans, unfortunately, at 8:30. So
We'll catch
maybe
you
next time we can play a deck where we get to play more Magic. It wasn't so bad, honestly.
It
I
was
think
not
the deck's
that
pretty
bad.
sweet. All right, peace out.
Peace out. All right, it's just me. No more Platinum Pros. No, Ruben wanted to play that deck, actually. Actually, what happens by attack? Alright, sure. We did want to subscribe him to Cat Packs. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Yeah, we missed 4 damage. I guess that's kind of bad. This is also kind of bad for us. All our creatures go to the graveyard. Okay, very well. Actually, I was not supposed to play that land. I'm supposed to save it for market. I think. Oh, jeez. We are just getting really crushed. Huh. Well. Province. I don't think there's really a way to get out of this, unfortunately. Could give him that, and... What else would you give your opponent here? I guess is the question. Or does it even matter is the actual question. Don't think it matters. the game stream? Or the game win? Yeah, probably, but I'll figure it out. That's a good question. I don't think you really win if you don't draw or shadow that often. We can concede soon. Yep, once we achieve Sphinx parity. Alright, that's something, I guess. It's not the best thing, but... Oh, Tasker and Angler? What does this mean? Yeah. You might have something, but what can I do about it? Great. We have almost certainly lost. Alright. That was unfortunate. Yeah, so let that be a lesson to our hippo. Just take out some things that don't really do anything. Like that one as well. This might be a matchup where I actually want Sandwall. This also counters half of Heaven to Earth. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably right. What does this hand do? Actually pretty reasonable, frankly. That sort of makes sense, Adam. What? Huh. Our opponent appears to be trying to attack me this game. Yeah, the transformational sideboard. I think I'm just gonna take it and cycle. And look for a land for Ritualist. Okay. Maybe we will kill all of his creatures with Heaven to Earth this game. Yeah, it might. hope my opponent plays like an x4. Okay. It's not really what I wanted to have happen. Question is, do I burn heaven right now? I don't think so because we saw a Sphinx from our opponent. So the plan is to farm his beetle, I think. JW. The answer was Rubin was here earlier, so we did a draft. Do I want to activate loot? Don't think so. I don't think I'm going to legacy today, if that's your question. Alright. You can have that split. Yeah, maybe we were supposed to 4-3, but I thought we could extract more value. So now this turn I'm going to cast this. Or I'm going to cast that. He took the 3 lands. I don't think it means he has Heaven to Earth as well. I really don't think it actually means that. One, two, three. Just gonna block. See what happens. Yeah, I don't think he has Heaven to Earth. Although I've already said that a few times, I suppose. Quarry beetles all of the time. I think he just misclicked and took the wrong pile is a lot more likely. I wonder if I have to play another creature here. I guess I could play Ritualist. You want to mark it first? I don't think that really is that good. Yeah, I guess. I kind of just want to cast... Alright, we'll mark it first then. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to kill off the creatures next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I just discard Manglehorn. I guess we could just play another creature. But I don't understand what our game plan is if we don't just wait for him to play another guy and clear the board. That's not even good, though. I'm going to discard Plains and probably Manglehorn. Alright, fine. You've convinced me. Another cycle. Uh-oh. I mean, Matt, I thought I could kill him with it. But I could see why we probably shouldn't have done that. Four of Blades. I don't understand what's going on here. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he almost certainly meant to do that for 4. I'm not gonna block. Yeah, both teams have played hard here. That's not very nice. And what's our drivers to do? That's a good question, Adam. So my opponent still has Inferno Jet in their deck, which is unfortunate, but I can't do that much about it. Saving this land for a farm to market. Okay, what does this do? Somehow it does almost nothing still. No, it's definitely called farm to market. I think this is what happens. Yeah, I can pass here. Yeah, this is fine. I know it doesn't kill it, but... does that kill me? It doesn't. So it's going to be an 8/9 with 5 damage locked into it. So I should use this ambuscade. Like so. I don't know why he didn't just bring everyone. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Probably just have to do this now. You don't say. Oh man. We're one short of being able to cast this guy this turn. Oh well. Save a slow crocodile. Very slow crocodile. Alright, hope he doesn't draw Inferno Jet next turn. Curses. The sweat wasn't really that real. Definitely could have played that better, I think. Mild justice, yeah. Huh. It's like almost looks like a real hand. GG indeed. It was... I had a reason for it. Probably wasn't a good reason. Picante justice. It's true, I can't math. Don't know how. Oh, I was supposed to play that. Whoops. But now, barring that, probably should just play this then. Who passes 6? I don't know what that means. Really have no idea what that means, Adam. But yeah, I was supposed to play 4-3 this last turn. Well, I guess it's slightly better that I didn't. The old John stuff. Nice. The thought had actually crossed my mind that that might happen, but I'm not going to claim that I did it for that reason. Hyena pack. Very well. Accept your offer of letting me attack with my creatures. Actually, do I even care about this? Might just save this for a bigger guy, let this happen and embalm. It's actually better, I think. That means I can get around a bigger guy if he plays like a enormous creature this turn. Guess he didn't, but... Let's see what our opponent does. Still don't think there's a reason to cast this card right now. I guess... Nah, there isn't really a reason. Because I can't get past the big guy next turn. Yep, big guy spotted. Interesting. I mean, I'm probably going to end up cycling this, but there might be a point where fog might actually be good. It's actually looking a little bit more likely fog will be good at some point, so I'm going to save this. Now we can loot away 2 lands. Actual divination. Hmm. What happens if I play Behemoth? Block there. Block there. 5, 6, 7, potentially. I think I'm still supposed to play it though. Okay, fine with that. Hmm. Did I actually... Was that actually 11 on board? I don't think it was. But I'm willing to admit I could have been wrong there. I might have been able to block differently. Yeah, maybe. Can't I just block 3/3 then? With the Feral Prowler? Hmm. I wonder if I actually am supposed to steal this thing and attack for 1. Or I should just steal this thing. Yeah, I should just steal that thing, I think. Well, late claiming that doesn't really do very much, so I'm sort of happy with my decision. This is like the worst card to cast late claim on, for what it's worth. Wonder what I'm supposed to sacrifice. I guess I can cycle in response to see what's going to happen. Is my ambuscade gone? How is he dead? Oh, I see. That's also good. So, if he was going to block, shouldn't he just block both? It's sort of peculiar. No, I understood what McCollum meant. Probably don't want Haze of Pollen versus this opponent. Restroom real quick. Oh, wow, look at this sample hand. It's really isn't much better. Alright, this hand is about as good as you can hope for on 5 cards. Any land goes on top. Nice. The actual brick wall. So if my opponent has open fire for this, he can get in for 2. Probably not worth it. Ramnu Nap Ruins. Apparently opponent just has a bunch of lands, it looks like. Shouldn't have guessed that first, but I should still attack, I think. Don't think he's actually likely to have anything. Interesting. Don't know what's going on anymore. That was a weird block. What's going on? Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. Hope I draw another ritualist. You can trade with that one if you want. That might be a problem for a bit. This is a game of limited. I'm not gonna cycle this, that's just so bad. Nothing in the graveyard. I don't have that many things for Quarry Beetle though. 2 threes. Sup? Sup, Jody? The tabernacles are in the house. Attacking doesn't do very much except kill that guy. Next turn I think I have a much better attack. Not much, just playing some booster draft. If I attack now, what happens? Kills that, then I'm free to attack with these two next turn. Or I could wait. Well, I think I'm sort of okay trading for that. Oh no, he could just pump this 4 times. I don't have a sweet deck for you in Denver. I have done basically no work on it since that GP. You should try the blue-white approach deck and tell me if it's good. That also seems like it might be in your wheelhouse. Also, if that blue-white deck is not playing planar cleansing, I think it might want to. Yeah, the list needs work. I'm not surprised by that. Kind of think you'd probably just want to start it, but... Alright. Yes, Aether Meltdown seems really not very good. Yeah, it's very bad with Blessed Alliance. Nah, never cycling claim. Winning that energy game, though? Yeah, thanks for the host. Are we going to Earth? I think I'm just going to cast Sphinx. Just attack 4 times with this Sphinx. Knuckles out. Sweet. Have some claps, buddy. Claps for our boy Jody Keith. No, our opponent has Cruel Reality, Matt. I think we can afford to play around it, so. You always wanted the clap. Just saving this in case if I do actually end up earthing this turn to kill him. So what are we gonna do? Yeah, Heaven for 4 might be good. I'm actually just gonna block this, I think. Probably with this fellow. I guess I can double block. If I'm planning on earthing for 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can pump 6 times. Actually, it's too transparent if I do that, so I should just do this. So should I earth for 4? I think that's actually good. Well, Heaven to Earth was extremely good this game. But also our opponent mulled to 5 and we mulled to 5, so it was kind of a weird game. The old Cripple Fest. Okay. I gotta say, blocking the 4-5 doesn't really make that much sense, I think. Nice. Should have kept 6-7 back? Yeah, maybe. Probably should keep this hand. What's up, Vedex? We're just playing some drafts that we started with Rubin earlier, then he had to go. Might end up cycling late claim, I haven't decided yet. Let's see, I'm gonna have so much to do with my mana. I'm gonna cycle it. Huh. Alright. Oh boy. Need to draw land. I'm gonna burn farm onto that. A sort of next level play, if my opponent had a good play, would be to not attack and just play another guy. Because I think basically almost at any point there, I have Sandblast or Farm. Hmm. Hope I draw land real bad. Otherwise, things are going to be unpleasant. That's opposite of land. I guess the worst case scenario for that is next turn I can ambuscade the snake. And I just have to take 7 this turn. Like so. Man. Hope I don't die to those. Alright, well I'm going to main phase it because if I get that stopped by any removal spell, I just lose on the spot. Still not in great shape, though. This card is kind of good on turn 2. Even though my opponent didn't cast on turn 2, it was still extremely good. You really need Unsummon to punish this card. Let's see. Opponent's throwing deep in the tank this turn. I mean, if my opponent has like any good follow-up, I'm probably going to lose very easily. Just have to take this attack, which kind of sucks too. Oh wow. I mean, if he has pump, I lose, but whatever. I can never beat a pump spell anyways. Hmm. Oh, deck. That was kind of bleh. I think I think my deck is actually pretty good if I don't miss a land drop there. Yeesh. Alright, deck. That's good. Hmm. Might be able to set up a better attack with this farm later. Actually fine just trading, I think, by this point. He doesn't have a desert yet. Well, guess now he does, but whatever. I'll just play Unwavering Initiate. Discard Feral Prowler, I think. Alright, I'm good versus 3/3 here. Just attack with both. Kind of hoping he doesn't have any more creatures that can tangle with these effectively. But that's not that likely, I think. Oh, that's not really that good for him. Opponent's slowly dying though, which is good. Let the attacks continue. I think I'm actually gonna burn farm this turn. Second Grim Shredder, eh? Okay. It's kind of unfortunate, I guess, that that happened right then, but... Opponent can't attack me for a while, though. It's just gonna turn into a top deck war. The Wanderer. Huh. That's a card. Oh boy. My opponent does not have good attacks right now. I'm not sure it was a waste, but obviously now it looks kind of terrible. Come on, another farm. Something. Interesting. Gonna snap off the trade if my opponent lets me. If they have a cycling card, it's so bad for me as it is anyways that I'm not going to worry about it. Well, that sucks. Oh! Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I'm stupid. Well, also, he never makes that attack without having anything, right? Oh, that's good. So now, what is the plan if my opponent attacks? I can attack and exert to kill the Archfiend, which I might do. That was assuming no Psychor, right? Okay, so my opponent dies now? That's the claim? Oh yeah, very clearly dead, yep. So this has to go here, then he has to block the other three, then I just exert on that. You right, Matt, you right. Werebearer is an Odyssey? Interesting. Did not realize that. Also, I thought you were giving up on the format. I think this is still fine. It's fair. You're quitting Magic too? I hope not, but you do you, fam. It's gonna get in for a bunch of damage, unfortunately. Ooh. Cycle, play Naga, or no, play Serpurpod. Serpurpod. Pard. Oh man, how lucky they drew a land on turn 4. It's kind of funny. I don't think he'll double. Even if he does, I don't think I care. Yeah. Can't be countered. Okay. This race is not close, no. Ah, I see. Maybe I just ambuscade this turn. Or maybe not. I think I'm just gonna ambuscade. It puts so much pressure on him. Like, at some point we can set up Sphinx to start attacking him for lots of damage. Or this turn I can play Quarry Beetle to get back the desert. A 4-3. Or I could play Ritualist. What happens if I do that? 2, 3, 4. Then I can play, yeah. Then I can play Sphinx next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, Sphinx plus Market is a combo and might come up. I'll attack next turn and cast Farm on the Archfiend if he blocks with it. And a cursed mummy. A cursed horde, rather. Yep. Just that, I think. No reason to attack with other creatures. Especially not this one. There might have been like a small amount of merit to attacking with that one. The reason to attack with the other one is to trade off. But next turn, now I can flashback market and give both of those creatures -2/-0. And attack with all my creatures. So it's going to be pretty good, I think. 1, 2, 3. If I exert, I can still play the Quarry Beetle. Might do that. Yeah, I don't know. Might do that, might not. Definitely not blocking that. Yo, thanks for the follow, Jusam Jim Jams. So my opponent has another creature to follow up, probably. Otherwise, this play doesn't seem great. Nothing but a Cursed Hordes. I think I'm going to exert. I could actually play 2 creatures now, which might be better than playing the Quarry Beetle. I think it probably is. Okay, so I can play 2 creatures and block both of his guys, just in case if something bad happens. Alright, nice. Still have other matches floating. I'm getting kind of tired. Didn't sleep that well last night. Oh man, I have $12.01 out of my 500 needed. It's such a peculiar number. But I think I'm going to call it quits for now. I should be back tomorrow to stream some more constructed. I think we'll get back to Legacy tomorrow night. But have a good one.